am Bill Keogh, State of Washington Chief Information Officer and WATEC Director. And this is the second installment of my vlog, Coffee with Bill. This version is titled Data Rocks. My first vlog focused on connected government and building the pipelines between siloed agencies so that we can connect government and present one face of government to the residents we serve. That customer-centric approach to government. Data is one of those critical pipelines, and sharing data across the enterprise is essential to connecting government and making it easier for our residents to receive critical services without having to understand our agency structures in the state of Washington. If I told you that data strategy with an associated data analytics capabilities are the key to the successful modernization and transformation of government services, and are the differentiator for successful governments and private organizations now and in the future, what would you say? Crazy? Are you interested in hearing more? Maybe data is an essential component, but not the most important component. Governments have traditionally been focused on operations, performing transactions within agency silos, ensuring that residents receive services and information such as health services, social services, children and family services, licenses, permits, and many more. This is important work and a mission that governments have been steadfast in performing for decades. And when we report on inputs, not necessarily on outputs or the impact that our services have had on the individuals that receive them and how impactful they were to resolve the needs of our residents. This is the powerful future of data and data analytics. However, as technology has advanced beyond the lockdown, siloed mainframes, where it was difficult to access data, and closed agency systems of the past, to modern cloud platforms with analytical capabilities, governments have been slow to emphasize the importance of data and data analytic capabilities to better understand how well our services are performing, where they have gaps, how can we improve? Are we leaving certain communities behind, unable to receive our services because of the way they are delivered? The private sector has been forced to pivot to a data-driven culture because they would be out of business quickly if they did not stand up a robust data strategy and associated data analytics capabilities to understand their customer demand and satisfaction of their products and services and make quick and decisive strategic and tactical adjustments. There are some great examples of government programs that have utilized data to make dramatic impact on the state and our residents. Our GIS programs, the maps that we create, they're very valuable to our agencies. The digital divide is an example of that, where we need to focus our broadband and other services to combat the digital divide. Impacts of climate change, location-based visuals that assist agencies in where and how to focus services. So data, very much an important component of our GIS program. Health departments across the state during the pandemic developed data models that not only showed the current infection rates of COVID, but also showed hospital bed availability and other important information by city and county and the communities within, but also showed across the nation the infection rates and other information so that we could compare against how we're doing with other states. This really helped our health professionals and our decision makers. This demonstrated that governments could stand up modern data platforms and perform the necessary reporting and analytics within a very short time frame. The same type of data innovation is necessary across government as we emphasize a customer-centric focus that is built on equity and inclusion. Customer-centric requires a change in mindset and how we think about how we are transforming our services and our investments. Moving from an agency-centric focus and and the customers that interface with that agency to a multi-agency enterprise approach that encompasses data standardization, data sharing, data analytics, and outcome-based insights into the impact and effectiveness of our services. As the state CIO, I am prioritizing an enterprise data strategy, data analytics, platforms, and tools, and will be working to ensure that we have the right data classifications for our employees so that we can build data science teams and become more data-driven. As we modernize our services and applications, we need to consider the data needs so that we have analytic platforms available to us and we unlock the data that has been locked for so long in our legacy systems. This will also allow us to share data more effectively and get those insights that are so important to understanding how our services are impacting our residents. Performance metrics are really important for the services that we provide both with our agencies and outside our agencies. Unlocking our data, having it flow securely across the enterprise so that we have access to the data that we need to transform our services and become a data-driven culture in the state of Washington. That is the future that we will be striving for and building towards. Thank you.